to have you for today's interview. My name is May El Zain, and right now I've been 3 years on YouTube having my channel. Basically, my channel is an educational channel about educational psychology and career counseling. And I'm highly interested to have different guests in the future who have an interest to show their ideas or themes, or to have a great interview about their experience or about other topics they're interested in. And basically, what I'm doing right now is I'm getting different guests on my YouTube channel to develop my YouTube channel and to have viewers, uh, see the YouTube channel and enjoy it, subscribe to the channel, as well as to learn or to get the most out of it. So today is great to have you. I'm so honored to have you as a guest. Our guest today is Hadi Salimi. Is that correct how you say your name? Yes?
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct. Okay, great. Mr. Hadi is our guest today, and I am so proud to have him as a guest. We're having an interview on Zoom. This interview is an interview that basically talks about his experience as a journalist. He has an extraordinary journalist experience and background, and he is one of the most one of the most known in his field in journalism. He has been in different countries and areas in the world, and I'm highly excited to have him today. I bet you are too. I will be sharing this live video on my YouTube channel as soon as possible, right when we finish the interview. As for the interview right now, I'm just going to share a little bit about our guest. Give me 1 second so that I can just talk about a little bit about the guest. I met him before in an interview, and it was great on Zoom online. I live in Cairo, Egypt, and he will say where he lives right now. I don't know. All I know is that he's a guest right now, and I'm so happy and privileged, as well as he's a great journalist. He worked in China and he worked in Al Jazeera. He also had a great experience at war in the Middle East and in other places like Ukraine and in China and other places nearby these places. I know that he knows Persian, Kurdish, I believe English, obviously English, but I believe also Arabic. So we will get to know more about him right now. If you have any questions, please ask me here right now, and I will ask him right away. Okay, thank you so much. Or any comment. Okay, for today, I want to know more about you. Where were you born, and in which year were you born in? Where were you born? Where did you come from? And how was your childhood?
Thank you very much, May. It's my pleasure to be with you in this very exciting and interesting interview. Uh, Originally, I'm Kurdish. Uh,
Okay, it's gonna come right away. I apologize because we're on Zoom. So
I started in Iraq, Kurdistan of Iraq, with some courses with Al Jazeera in Erbil, the capital of Kurdistan region of Iraq, and then I started my career as a journalist in Ruda Media Network in Erbil, and then I have been continuing since then for more than 10 years. Then I have had lots of challenges in my career in different countries, like as you mentioned, in China and some other countries like Lebanon, Poland, Ukraine, and Iran, and some other countries, mostly in Middle East, in Syria, in Iraq, Mostly, I started as a very, you know, simple journalism, but then I continued in investigative journalism, and one of the most challengeable of field of journalism. And then uh, I try to enter the crisis journalism in different countries and different situations. It's a very short summary of me.
Okay, that's great. I have a question. How was your childhood, and what's the thing that motivated you from your childhood, if there was, if not, so what was it to be in journalism?
I have had very I cannot of childhood, but I have been grown up in a very big family. I have five sisters and three brothers. I'm the baby child of my family. I'm the youngest one in my family. Uh, I have been grown up in a very small town named Bana. Now is more than 100,000 people are living in this city, a city on the border of Iran and Iraq, with uh, different kind of challenges, like all border cities in the world. Uh, I was kind of smart student in school, and then I graduated. After high school, I started my study in university in English translation, BA, and then I entered to journalism world.
Okay, that sounds highly interesting. Right now, I looked at your experience, and I saw that you worked at Al Jazeera. And how was your experience there? Uh, at Al Jazeera, what was your job post?
Actually, I just started educating in Al Jazeera courses in Erbil. I didn't work them officially, but I started courses them. It's my one of my important station of my career that I have been educated in Al Jazeera office in Erbil for some months as a uh, trainee of journalism. Al Jazeera is one of the most known and authentic source of news in the world, and it has a specific academy for educating and training journalism in the world. So it was very serious and useful beginning for me that I started from Al Jazeera Academy.
Okay, great. Okay, so what about your experience as a journalist? Uh, how I how was it? How was the experience overall? Do you believe that this experience is it interesting? Is it fun? Is it hard? Is it stressful? Did you learn a lot from it? As all in all, how would you describe your experience?
Maybe you know that journalism is one of the most dangerous and most sensitive jobs in the world in ranking of jobs in the world. Um, Journalism, collects different feelings and emotions and sensitivities in the same time. It's one of the most stressful, most challengeable, sometimes one of the most dangerous careers in the world. But for me, it's not just a career and it's not just a job. It's a school for learning every day, day by day. You experience new things, you experience new challenges, you experience, the new lessons. It's not just the only just a job. It's a school for me, and I have been experienced different challenges, different stresses, but I have loved it day by day, and today more than yesterday, this year more than last year. Um, I think journalism is one of the careers that if you don't love it, you cannot keep going. You cannot see it just an income source just for for earning money or obtaining a social position or something like that. Journalism is one of the jobs that you need to love it actually, and then you can be good at it. You can continue it because sometimes you face some challenges and some dangers that you decide to quit it. Me myself at the beginning of my career when I started it, I had lots of some challenges that I decided to quit and to leave it. But when you keep going, you understand that you don't like to leave it, um, even if you have very serious challenges or very dangerous situations. So in the first year, it was really tough for me to do that because I had some challenges that never imagined. Journalism is one of the careers that you need to be much more hardworking than other jobs around you. So you need to love it until you can continue it.
Okay, that's great. I believe that there are many people that are highly interested to go into journalism. I believe what you said, they would be very, you know, uh, very helpful for them, and they would look in another perspective. In the sense of journalism is one of those careers that people would really like to go in. They have mixed feelings towards, as you said, it is a hard field. Many people they're scared. Maybe they have to cover up something that's insecure. And about insecurity, I was looking at Google before the interview and I found an article that you were wounded in one of the times when you were trying to cover, trying to, I think, to cover the story. If you can describe
Yes.
the story about what happened that day.
Uh, May, as an investigative journalist or crisis journalist, you are always on danger. When you go out for conducting a report for when you go out for uh, you know uh, covering a situation as a crisis journalist, you're always on danger. And unfortunately in Middle East, there is no there is very low level of protecting journalists. So every day I encounter the different challenges and different risks. The article that you have read, it was about uh, 3 years ago, I think, or it was on 2022, I think. I was in Erbil as a senior correspondent of Rudao Media Network. I was going to cover a very horrible fire that was happening on the restaurant, and we were covering that. Some people attacked us and injured me and my cameraman and my driver. And I hospitalized in hospital for more than 5 days, and then I stayed home for more than 3 weeks. I couldn't work. It was one of my dangerous situations that I have experienced, and I wanted my head, my hand, and all, and most of my body. But we got used to these situations as a journalist. Yeah.
Okay, well, I hope you always are safe in this field and this never happens, as well as I hope that this experience is an experience that would never happen again, and that you learn from. So that's what's important, and obviously, what's important for everyone is just to, just to make, just to, feel secure and safe to be in such a field. It is a stressful field, and it can be very adventurous and it can be, very dangerous. So as a journalist, what would you advise people who want to go into the field to be safe from such things, to be safe from being in such in such places? I know that some people are opposite, they want to go in the field because they're really adventurous and they like it, but in the end, obviously everyone wants to stay safe. So how would you advise for people to be safe and sound in such a dangerous career?
Unfortunately, for the world, there is no guarantee to journalists that be safe completely. But generally, first of all, everyone who is interested in journalism and is going to be a journalist, the first steps that should be considered are safety guidance or guidelines. If in all media there are some guidelines for journalists that stay them safe. Is The first step is when they are going to cover a crisis situation. The first step is their safety, and then try to cover. And if they see that it is a great risk, and maybe it can damage them, or it can be it can be a great threat for them, avoid to cover that, or they can keep distance. For example, if there is a crisis, there is a war or fire or something like that, the keep distance from the situation, and then have a wide uh, vision and wide view of the location. Consider the guidelines that media educated them and trained them to keep them safe. And it is always said in journalism, safety and uh, health of journalists are in first priorities of journalism.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for the interview. I don't want the Zoom to cut suddenly. So we have less than 1 minute left. Just to wrap up the interview, what would you say to the viewers and last words about the field of journalism? And hopefully I can have you again. We can have another live stream, but right now, what are your last words?
Um, if they have problems, or they have challenges, trust the journalist, because the journalists always make some dangerous for them, make some risks for inform the world and for awareness. The journalists are at the front line of awareness to the world. Appreciate journalists.
Okay, thank you so much for today's interview. Hopefully I'll have another
Thank you very
interview
much.
for you. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.